All right, let's get to the Monday nighter. Last game on the card, then we'll do best bets. Steelers, Bengals. Bebsy and I already moved on the Steelers first half at -6.5, and it was our favorite look on the board. We were certain it wasn't going to be here, and it's moved to 7.5, and that's a huge, huge number. They're getting that extra point of being under the touchdown threshold. Now it's over it, so I think we're in a great spot here. Lost Bebsy shortly. I think he will be back out there. He's back in action. I really feel like we're in great shape here. It's the easiest spot. Now we won't give it out as the best bet at 7.5 certainly, but we knew it was our best bet on Tuesday at 6.5. Paul Brown Stadium, Cincinnati, Ohio. Steelers 11-2, 5-1 on the road, 2-game losing streak. Bengals 2-10-1, 2-4 at home. 42 Fahrenheit, cloudy, 12 miles per hour. Steelers come in off back-to-back losses. Their most recent setback, 26-15 loss at Buffalo on Sunday night, held to under 20 points in 3 straight games. Big Ben, 21-37 for 187 yards, 2 TDs, 2 interceptions. The return of James Conner and Marquise Pouncey has done nothing to help this running game. Conner ran 18 yards for 10 carries. He's listed as questionable with a quad injury. Pittsburgh's top 50 yards rushing just twice over its past 7 games, 47 yards rushing total in that loss to the Bills. Guard Kevin Dotson is out. When you look at the injury report, you're like, wow, this is a healthy group. But then you forget. We don't forget, obviously, but Spillane, Dupree, Devin Bush done for the year. It's a banged-up team, but not a lot of smaller injuries, I guess you could say. Then we move on to these Bengals squad sitting as 14-point dogs. This total's gone from 41.5 to 40. Cincinnati's lost 5 straight, 3 of them since Joe Burrow hurt on November 22nd. Brandon Allen started the past 3 games, suffered a knee injury against the Cowboys, didn't practice Thursday. Ryan Finley will be getting the start. He's looked bad. Bengals coming off an ugly 37 loss at home to the Cowboys, fumbled the ball away on their first 3 drives. This is just such a – and I've been cashing on these Bengals team props, and it's just going to be so low here. Let's just see what they're hanging very quickly. 12.5. Just 12.5, man. Very, very low. Maybe a first half team prop under, maybe. Brady says Steelers are a great play here, first quarter and second quarter. Beach Boss says -6.5 first half. Hope you bet a lot. I didn't bet any extra than I do for any bet. Just $200. So not applicable says stay away game for him. Bebsy, take it away. Monday nighter, Steelers Bengals.
Well, again, I very much like our first half look, regardless of the fact that it's 7.5. But yeah, I think there's a vulnerability in taking them full game again. I've got Pittsburgh at 6.5 for the first.
We both do, yeah.
But yeah, I think full game has some vulnerability with the Steelers taking their foot off the gas. But this Steelers football team is coming off back-to-back losses after being undefeated for the season. So I think they see this as a get-right spot against a weak opponent. I think they come out hammering. And then, let up. So first half, first quarter, I agree with Birdie. That's a nice look if you want to add that. I'm not going to, but to me, get right spot for them. Doesn't matter that it's a divisional opponent, because right now, without Joe Burrow, without a lot of pieces, a despondent, sad-looking Cincinnati team isn't an opponent. Like this should just be an absolute drubbing. But again, the vulnerability of this total for this spread for the full game is it's not enough for me to want to jump on them. I do believe they can still cover because who's getting points for Cincy in the full game. That's the only reason why I would say if you want to double or triple up on this game, go ahead. But it really should be a get right spot for the Steelers, and just sit on that and enjoy some cake.
Is this team total in play at 12.5?
Yeah, maybe. Again, it's not. It would feel to me like adding bets for the sake of adding bets in it. So I'm not going to, but I get it.
God, it just feels like it's on play. This is an angry Steelers squad. And this is a Big Ben who's not going to make mistakes. He's going to know, don't make any mistakes. Okay, Jesus Ortiz saying 15 minutes. Let's get best bets in. I'm going to add this 12.5 -110. It's juice to the over. I'm going to add it. It's moved to 13.5 at other books. It just, how are the Bengals going to put up any points against this angry Steelers squad? I don't know. Okay, let's get to best bets time. It's 15 minutes to go. Again, our best bet on the Tuesday show, not available anymore. That's Steelers first half minus 6.5. All right, Bebsy, best bet time. Take it away. With what the odds are right now.
With what the odds are right now. I think KC first half 2.5. I still love that bet. It's up to 3 right now. So not so. I guess that doesn't count. But I love my McNichols 19.5 rush prop because I do believe he'll get some more touches with them thinking about smartly resting Henry a little bit for the playoffs. So yeah, that's where I'm sitting with that.
Everybody in the chat, drop the best bets in the chat. I'd love to hear them. I like that the Chiefs minus 3 is plus 105 quite a bit. I'd like that plus 105 beside it. But for me, in best bet time, God.
You know what? I'm gonna tail David Sharp's McLaurin bet here too as well. I had a question mark beside it this whole show, and I'm gonna add it.
All right, let's grab it for you.
I got 66.5 at minus 120 on Bet365 right now.
I'm starting to like this at the numbers right now, which makes it a little more difficult. And we have all the best bets coming in from the guys in the chat. Wow, Netflix got it minus 1. I really like that plus 105 beside the Chiefs when you can deal with a spot with no juice. Jay Kaiser liking best bet Mostert over 54.5 yards rushing. I really like this under 44.5 now in Browns Giants. But best bet time. You know what? I know it's risky, but I'd like that plus 105 beside the Chiefs at minus 3. So I'm going to say that right now. Die Hard MMA going Vikings minus 3. Okay, sorry, you're adding the McLaren prop for Washington?
Yes, I got it at 66.5 minus 120 at Bet365.
All right, let's do a quick review, and then I've got to make some bets of my own here. I am going to move on to Cowboys plus 4. And I am going to move on Washington plus 6 for my additions. Okay, McLaren. It's Terry, right?
Yeah.
T. McLaren over. That was 66.5?
Yes, sir.
Receiving yards minus 120.